Howdy folks, and welcome to World of Tanks with the mighty Jingles. I do actually, before we start, have a slight confession to make. You see, when I got out of bed this morning, well, if we're being completely honest, when I got out of bed very early this afternoon, I was full of good intentions. I thought today is going to be a productive day. Today, I'm going to get shit done. So I fixed myself some lunch, took Boo out for a walk, got back in, sat down to go through my emails, determined that today I was actually going to get through a good few dozen of the emails that you guys sent in to me. I was going to knuckle down, get on with it, and get some work done. So I opened up my email client, and the very first email that I saw was from Creative Assembly. You see, Total War Warhammer 2 is coming out tomorrow, and they sent me a Steam key so I could have a quick sneak peek early access play of the game. And I really don't know where the next 12 hours went. I should know better by now when it comes to playing Total War games, but suddenly it's 2 o'clock in the morning and I still haven't gotten any work done for today's video. So I thought, shit, what can I do? How can I possibly make it up to everybody? And then it hit me. TOG video. Everybody loves a TOG video. Nobody's going to care that I spent the entire day playing a game that isn't even out yet. Rather than actually getting any work done. Oh, the amount of things I had plans to do for today, it just didn't happen. Creative Assembly, why you do this? It's not as if I could even record the gameplay. I mean, it was 12 hours. And to make matters worse, I spent 12 hours playing a Total War game, and when I play Total War games, I skip the battles. I didn't even get any battle footage that I could put onto YouTube. It was just 12 hours wasted. But who cares, because look, TOG. Never mind what I did today. Look, TOG. Isn't it beautiful? Driving the TOG for us today is... Seriously, you guys just make these names up just to watch me try to pronounce them on YouTube, don't you? LR130, which probably is leet speak for something cool, but I'm just going to call him Dave, because, well, Dave's quite popular on this channel. He plays a lot of World of Tanks. Plays quite a bit of World of Warships as well. So Dave, this time, in the TOG, he's platooned up with 2 other players, because the TOG is a party tank, although, well, he may as well be alone because neither of them are anywhere near him. There's one guy in an OI and another in a Hellcat. Oh, and there's some traffic spotted at the far end of this road here in the Kharkov map. All kinds of enemy tanks making a rush around the flank over there. And this VK in front of him doesn't appear to be in any rush whatsoever to see what's further down that road. So, while young Dave is waiting for things to happen in front of him, he starts putting some shots into these cheeky little Swedish buggers out on the flank. There's a medium tank rush developing over here on this flank, and TOGs really don't like medium tank rushes. That's threatening to overrun their artillery. They've already knocked out his platoon mate in the Hellcat. There's 4 or 5 of these little buggers over here. That's a third of the enemy team. They've already made it all the way around the map, and they're about to overrun the artillery. Well, under the normal course of events, they would be about to overrun the artillery, but the M12 player on Dave's team is proving that he's in the top 10% of World of Tanks artillery players because he's actually aware of what's going on his map and doing something about it himself, and taking Billy big steps in the other direction rather than bitching at his team while staying in the same spot and getting overrun because his team didn't sacrifice themselves in order to save him. So, well done to the M12, an artillery player who does actually realise that it's not all about you, princess. Meanwhile, all of these enemy mediums and lights have been distracted by the big shiny TOG. And they've all stopped to... I mean, that's what happens. That's what happens when you're in a TOG. People see you and they all think, experience pinata, and they all stop to shoot at you. Look at this AMX. That guy was shooting up a T-34-85. He could have stopped anywhere on that road, other than the place where he chose to stop, and Dave would not have been able to take a shot at him. You know, because of the dirty great big building in the way. But completely oblivious to everything that's going on around him except for what's right in front of him. Look, he does it again. Oh, I didn't see the TOG parked there. How can you not see it? It's a TOG. You can see these things from orbit by the shadow that they cast. It's like taking a walk to France and getting surprised by the English Channel. Well, there I was, just going out for a casual wander, and suddenly I got all wet. Didn't see it coming. Oh, is he going to do it again? He is, he's going to do it again. Oh well, third time lucky. Bang. One dead Frenchman. TOG is now very sad because TOG has lost all of his platoon mates. The OI has joined the Hellcat in the big tank scrapyard in the sky. And he's closing in on that T-34-85. Well, you know, I say closing in as quickly as a TOG can close in on anything. But that's when he spots the T-29 behind him at the far end of the road. So, TOG is struck by a momentary bout of indecision here. Poor old Dave doesn't quite know what to do. Luckily, when you're in the TOG, you get plenty of time to think about what it is that you're going to do. And the T-34-85 doesn't seem to be an immediate threat. Go on, TOG. Make a new friend. T-29 sitting on a street corner up there, waiting to kill the VK-3601H, and he's just going, nope. Nope, shoot me all you like. I am not turning my turret. I'm going to kill that VK. Ha, you bounced, and then the VK kills him. So, once again, completely oblivious to everything that's going on around him, unless it's right in front of his gun barrel. And there's that cheeky little T-34-85M again. Well, it was. TOG just claimed another victim. And, actually, just a second. TOG, cover your ears. Okay, TOG's ears are covered. TOG's big fat ass actually bounced a shot from the T-34-85, which is hardly surprising when your ass has got that much padding on it. What's that, TOG? No, nothing. No, I was just talking to the viewers about how your perfectly formed posterior managed to deflect an 85mm cannon shell from the T-34-85M. Yes, TOG, it is a very nice ass. No, really. Anyway, back to the game, TOG. Okay, good. Still 3 enemy tanks to kill, TOG, and they're probably going to see you before you see them. Yep, there it is. What? What? No, it's not. It's not that you're big, it's just that they're, you know, very well hidden. TOG's very sensitive about her weight. Well, TOG very wisely decides that it's not a great idea to go driving down a massive wide boulevard when you've been spotted and you have absolutely no idea where any enemies are, particularly if 2 of them are artillery. Like, for example, the GW Panther. And he's heading this way, probably trying to make a run for the cap. TOG is certainly deeply appreciative of the efforts that the GW Panther is going to. TOG is an environmentally conscious tank. TOG does not believe in wasting resources. It's far better for the enemy to come to TOG than for TOG to have to go to the enemy. GW Panther probably thinks he's being clever. But it was at about this moment when the GW Panther realised he'd fucked up. TOG is not actually the only Tier 6 heavy tank left alive on his team. There's also an ARL-44, but, well, if you look at the map, he's about as far away from TOG as you can be and still be on the same map. It's not really surprising, though, because you know what ARL-44s are like. They're real snobs. Nobody likes them. They're a lot like Charles de Gaulle. If they can't be in charge, they don't want to play. Charles, we're invading Tunisia. We're going to kick the Germans and the Italians out. You want to come along? What? No, of course you can't be in charge. We're the ones providing all the troops, ships, tanks and aircraft. But fine, be like that. We'll do it without you. That's exactly what ARLs are like. It's really no surprise that nobody wants to play with them. They have at least spotted the AT-7, and I'm not entirely sure, but it does appear that the AT-7 and the ARL-44 are engaged in a staring contest, and it's now entering its 4th minute. Both tanks determined to not be the first one to blink or look away. And if they can spin this out to 5 or maybe 6 minutes, TOG may be able to realise a lifelong ambition and see what the enemy cap circle looks like. Oh, no, wait, we have a winner. We have a winner. The AT-7 is the winner of the staring contest. He pulled a shock move, lit a cigarette and ate it, all without breaking eye contact, and the ARL just didn't know where to look. And so it's all over in the 5th minute of the staring contest between the ARL-44 and the AT-7. Now, TOG, don't be distracted, TOG. The cap circle is right there. I know it's the first time you've ever seen it, but try to pay attention to the AT-7. TOG's pulling a bit of a hunt for red TOG-tober here. He's engaged the Caterpillar drive, and he's sneaking up on that AT7. Yes, TOG, it is a very pretty flag, but do try to concentrate. Remember, AT7, not flag. No, not the flag. AT7. And, oh, where's it gone? Damn, this AT7's trickier than we thought. Okay, let's try the next corner. Ready? And surprise! 80, quick, shoot him in the knackers. There it is. Oh, somebody's repair kit's on cooldown. Well, that is a shame, isn't it? And, well, no, I'm sorry, but you don't get experience or credits for shooting the wall in front of you, regardless of how good it might make you feel. Oh, cheeky little hit from artillery there. Enemy M44 just fired, gave his position away. There he is. How quickly can an M44 reload? Pretty damn quickly, but not as quickly as TOG. Remember, no matter the result, TOG always wins. Yeah, that does actually seem a bit redundant because, well, TOG did win. Very, very convincingly, in fact. Ace tanker, high caliber, nearly 3,000 damage done. But TOG doesn't care about numbers. It's not about the numbers when you're in the TOG. It's about the friends that you make along the way. I'll see myself out. Anyway, thank you, Dave, for sending that one in. And I hope the rest of you enjoyed it. Now I really need to get to bed because it's... No, you don't want to know what time it is. That's what you get for opening emails from Creative Assembly 2 days before their new Warhammer Total War game comes out. That'll teach me not to do that again. Hope you enjoyed today's video, folks, and as always, take care, and I'll catch you next time.